Hello friends, and welcome back to Swift Lessons for another by request song tutorial. In today's session, I'm very excited to break down the Animals 1964 classic, House of the Rising Sun. But before we get there, real quick, I want to introduce to you the Roadie 2. Now, some time ago, I demonstrated how to use the Roadie 1, but apparently there are some significant improvements to the new model. So if we check out my guitar, we'll see that I'm very much out of tune. Let's try A minor, the key of our tune. Okay, so that's pretty bad. So let's put the Roadie 2 to work, see how it does. We're gonna turn it on. Okay, there's a little screen here on the top that's gonna tell me everything that's going on. I can choose my instrument, so I'm gonna do acoustic guitar. And just like that, it's ready to go. So this is a standalone gadget. You don't need a cell phone to get this to work. So all I need to do is just put it on the string that I'm trying to tune up. And there we have it. It's going to turn green and let me know that the string is in tune. It also gives you a little beep too. Okay, so onto the A string. We're going to tune up the guitar real fast. It's a pretty cool little gadget here. And it actually works very quickly, very well. All right, so there we have the guitar supposedly in tune. Sounds pretty good. Okay, so it sounds like the Roadie 2 does an excellent job of tuning up the guitar. I'm gonna put a link for this down in the description. I think it's a great tool to have in your gig bag. Now we're gonna get started with a full demonstration of the tune. I want you to follow along, see what you can figure out, and remember you can access my tab at patreon.com/swiftlessons. Gonna have a chord sheet there for you as well. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. She sold my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man way down in New Orleans. Trunk, and the only time that he is satisfied is when he's on a drum. Oh, mothers, tell your children not to do what I have done, to spend your life in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. The others on the train, and I'm going back to New Orleans.
of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one.
Okay, closer at the fretboard, getting started breaking down our intro section. Now we're in the key of A minor, standard tuning. We're going to get started with a full demonstration of the intro, then I'm going to break it down for you measure by measure. It's going to sound like this real slow. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's break that down. Okay, so that's pretty simple. We're getting started with an A minor chord. We're in 6/8 time, so we're counting 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. Ending with an open G string, which is a very important detail to this riff that a lot of instructors have missed. Okay, so the A string, D string, G string, B string, the high E string, back to the B string, G string open to end that pattern. Now, we're going to give it a very specific syncopation. At full speed, it's going to sound like this. Okay, a little bit slower. Okay, making sure to lift that ring finger up as I hit the last open G string before transitioning to a C major chord for measure number 2. We're going to do the exact same picking pattern. Okay, of course, the open G string is already present in that chord. Okay, up next we're going to go to the chord D major for measure number 3. And we're going to do something very similar, but starting off of the D string open. It's going to sound like this. Real slow. Okay, so open D, then start your rest stroke, strumming through the strings nice and slow. We have G string, B string, high E string. Then we're going to turn back. E string, B string, open G string. Okay, you add that into the tune and we have, starting from the A minor, the C, the D. Okay, from there we're going to the chord F major, where we're going to have a slightly different pattern and different rhythm. Though I want you to know that you could keep it the same if you wanted to simplify the track. But if you listen to the original version real slow, then you're going to notice that the rhythm is a little bit more like this. Real slow. Okay, so that's an F major chord. We're going to play D string, G, B, then the high E string with the downstroke, and then to finish it up, 2-0 on the G string. Before going back to the A minor chord and playing exactly what you did in measure number 1. So that's 5 measures of music right there, and it's line number 1 of your intro section if you're following along using my chord sheet and tab. So if you put it all together, we have Okay, now moving on to line number 2, we're going to have the chord E major. Real slow, this measure is going to sound like this. Okay, so that was the E string, the D, G, and B, and that little strum, then the high E string, B string, and open G. As you go to the A minor chord, you know what to do there. And then go back to the E major chord, play exactly what you did before to finish it up. And then finally back to A minor to start your verse section. Okay, let's put our entire intro to work now. Okay, playing through our entire intro section, practicing at a nice slow tempo. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, A, C, D, F, A minor, E, A minor, E. All right, now you're ready to to jump into your verse section, which is basically going to be the exact same thing with some slight variations. Then I'm going to show you how to do it using strumming patterns. Okay, excellent work everybody. You've learned the intro section. Now you just need to practice it and get it into your muscle memory. And the best way to do that is to start off practicing at very slow tempos. Then using a metronome, gradually build the speed until you can play it at album tempo. Okay, now we're moving into the verse section. We're basically going to be repeating everything that we did in the intro, but there's going to be one kind of slight difference in the chord progression. So it's going to be the A minor chord starting us off just like we did before. The C, the D, the F, the A minor. All right, then this is where it's going to be different. We're going to put in a C major, E major change. Okay, and that E chord is going to be repeated twice through, and the second time we're going to add in that open G string as we transition back to the A minor 1 chord to repeat the progression that we had in the intro section. Okay, so if you sing over top of that, it's going to sound like this. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. Okay, from there we're going to go back to the A minor chord and then basically play the same exact chord progression that we had in the intro, same picking and everything. So, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. Okay, then right there on the word one, we're going back to the A minor chord where we're going to do an intro reprise. And that's going to serve you as kind of a connector in between the following verses. So that's basically it. For all the verses, you're going to have that exact same chord progression, and then in between all of them, an intro reprise. But you did notice that some of my verses I was picking, and then some of them I was strumming. And that is just to add some dynamics for solo performance. So if you're going to play through the verse chord progression with some strumming patterns, one strumming pattern that might work for you is just all downstrokes with emphasis on beat number 4. Down, 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 down. Okay, so if you apply that to the verse chord progression, we have, there is a house in New Orleans that they call the rising sun. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. And it's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. Okay, now I'm going to give you kind of an alternate strumming pattern that you can use, especially during the instrumental sections where you choose to strum. So the second strumming pattern that you could use would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so over the A minor chord, that's down, 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 up, down, up. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. Real slow. Try it over the C, the D, the F. Notice how I'm jumping on those upstrokes. Like that. All right, everybody, if you've got the intro and the verse, the picking, and also those strumming patterns, congratulations, you're ready to perform. All right, friends, thanks so much for checking out this lesson on House of the Rising Sun. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Remember, if you have a song that you would like for me to teach next, you can head over to swiftguitar.com and put in that request now. Big thanks to my supporters at patreon.com/swiftLessons. Hope you're enjoying all those extra resources. And thanks to you guys, I got many more lessons coming up. So keep checking in. Please subscribe, please share. This is Rob at Swift Guitar Lessons in Philadelphia, saying happy picking.